you fed up of having to do research before writing every article and just want to get on doing your blog? This is the video for you. We're going to quickly touch on how to do these things fast, how to do it well, and how you can just get on and get writing. So, here's ChatGPT. I'm going to try and use all free tools for this video because I want you guys to be able to do this. There's obviously paid tools, but we're going to try and do it for free. Problem with ChatGPT 3 is that it can't connect to the internet. They don't give it to you, and what makes a fact-checked article and up-to-date data is connecting to the internet. So in this instance, I'm just going to search on Google for octopus facts. We warn my internet may be a bit slow, but we'll see how it goes because I'm currently in China, but we're on a VPN, so that's all good. We can access Google. Again, this is octopus facts. I'm now going to select everything on the page, so Command A, Control C, or Control A, Control C, or Command A, Command C, depends on whether you're on Mac or Windows. And then literally, I'm just going to paste this into this box, and I've got an extra little thing here. I will paste this in the video description, don't you worry. And all this says is, I want you to build a summary of facts for the information I paste below. We're going to use it to build a fact-checked blog post. I will give you the slightly better thing that's actually got the correct terminology. And here we go. All this is then going to do is it's going to take that Google results page and it's going to build some facts. That's really cool. That actually means we've now got up-to-date information from live search, and not only up-to-date information, but up-to-date information that Google is saying is what is a ranking factor. That these pages were on page 1, right? These aren't facts from page 962. These are facts that you need to rank on the first page. And then, now that we've got that, our next prompt is basically, using the information above, come up with an outline that will touch on every aspect of the keyword "what are octopuses." The blog post will be around 2,000 words long. In the outline, remember to use the optimal keywords to be found from Google as possible. So I'm saying we've got a search results page, we've got some keywords on there. I want to use those keywords to then build our article that we can then use with the facts that we've got to then build something that's really going to rank really, really well. So this is now going to build us a great outline that touches on literally everything you need to do for what is an octopus. And you notice that it's put what to do within the sections. It's not just here's the section title. Hopefully it's going to again use the facts that we've done to help generate this. Yeah, so you can see it's saying include these keywords in here. That's actually an LSI keyword, where do octopuses belong? Or it's not an LSI keyword, sorry, but it will answer those questions in an LSI way. It's really good at stuff like this. And yeah, monsters of the deep. That'll be one of our facts from earlier, probably, if I had to guess. Monsters of the deep. Yeah, there we go. People call them monsters of the deep. That came straight from Google's search results page. And there we go. We've got 12 sections. It's really, really good. And now we'll pop in our next fact. Next prompt, sorry. It says, using the outline that you've just created and the facts provided in the summary earlier, then the reason we call that out separately is when there's a long history, ChatGPT only includes certain messages, and it includes the messages that it thinks are most relevant. So by calling out the summary, it will include the summary response message, and outline you've just created, it will include this outline thing. So write a long and detailed blog post that is 2,000 words long. Make sure to include any relevant keywords, however, do not keyword stuff. We'll see whether it's going to write this in Markdown or not. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I prefer not to call out... Oh, it's still generating. Chinese internet screwing me. I prefer not to call out using Markdown and then just tell it to rewrite, because then it focuses on your prompt, and having a slightly shorter prompt tends to work better. But we'll see if it does it or not. Okay, it's not going to have label right now, so we'll just regenerate. screw you with the titles, we don't want titles like that. Okay, I'm going to have to force it to use Markdown. No problem. Use Markdown to format and APA style headings. I find APA style headings just generally gives you nicer headings that rank better. Going with quite a short title, normally it does better than that, but yeah, it matches exactly the search term in it, so that's really good. And you can hopefully see something in here that will be nice. Okay, so that's a good opening statement. I would probably do something slightly better, but again, we're just using free tools. You can absolutely use paid tools like articlefiesta.com and get a much better result. But this is still pretty good. Like, this is fact-checked things. Monsters of the Deep, we know was an important word to use and ranks on page 1 for octopus facts. So all of these things are fact-checked. These are live, up-to-date bits of information. We're not bound by the 2021 November of ChatGPT 3.5. We've got up-to-date information. So if you were running this about finance or something that changes like every other month, this will have the correct interest rates, for example. And again, these titles, I'd like to see them slightly longer. Intelligence of octopuses isn't bad though. Again, like, we could have some bolding of words. Annoyingly, because I'm on not the best internet, this is very slow to write. I'm sure it'll be much quicker for you guys. So I'm just going to jump ahead and tell you how you can improve it without waiting for it to finish. So if you remember, we already have the results page fed into this history. One thing we can say is, based on the Google results page, what keywords I'll be missing, we could also include to further improve this article. Or further improve this article's rankings. This should give us a big list of keywords, and then from there, in fact, I can probably even use the same prompt and say, using this list of keywords, you now suggest some sections that we can add or improve to make this article better, and include those missing keywords. And then once that's done, again, I can't wait for this because the internet's not the quickest here, but from there I would then say rewrite the article in full, including those new sections. And that will ultimately give you a really, really great article that includes everything you need to rank, everything that's up to date. Of course, add some pictures, like bold some text, say their most renowned skills maybe is something you want to highlight, or change their ability to change colour and texture. That's actually probably like a really cool thing that I would want to highlight. Just it makes it easier for the readers, right? If it makes it easier for the readers, it makes Google happy, it means people stay on page longer, people use Chrome, so Google knows how long people stay on your page, whether you've got Google Analytics installed or not. They're tracking everything. They know when you clicked on a search result and then when you reappeared back on Google because you clicked back really quickly because the article was trash. Or they know you stay on the page for like more than 30 seconds. That's brilliant. That means you likely gave a result on the page that they went to that was exactly what they wanted to hear. I'm loving that Monsters of the Deep seems to be the main thing that this has clung on to. But yeah, so this is, let's see how big this article is for you guys. Just going to use a word counter in a different tab so I don't lose those prompts to you. 907. Not mind blown, but as you know with the latest update, actually shorter content seems to be winning again. Gotta love how Google tweaks everything constantly for you. But you can quite easily just, I don't know why that's not picked up that it's in the chat history, but you can quite quickly just run through this and this will add extra stuff for you, and you can slowly build up your final article to something that's longer. But hopefully this is really helpful for you. You've now got a fact-checked article. You can use GPT 3.5 to get this fact-checked article. It's got live search data. It's everything you could possibly want without paying. And on top of that, if you're willing to drop $20 a month, you can get GPT-4, which will obviously produce much better quality. And if you're willing to pay a bit more for a service that does everything, check out articlefiesta.com. It will trash all of this and do something really good. But I'm not here to promote. Like, I want you to be able to use the free tools. I want you guys to be able to just get blogging and start earning online. And there you go. Like, I hope you found this video helpful. And with a bit of luck, I will catch up with you all soon. Take care.